Peace, y'all. I know it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube, but a lot of interesting things has been happening, so I apologize, but um, I'm back. Um, Hope y'all miss me because I definitely miss y'all. But today I want to talk about decision making, and decision making has to go with following your heart, and following your heart is speaking your heart, speaking your truth, and that's what I had to do recently. Just follow my heart and speak what's truly on my heart. Because I could follow my heart and it will lead me where I need to go. But if there's something that needs to be said, I need to work my throat chakra and flex whatever I need to say. It's important that we speak what's on our heart too, because sometimes we suppress feelings that need to be expressed to whoever or about a situation or whatever, and it winds up being pent up aggression that eventually the universe will kick out of you, whether it comes through in the anger form or frustration form or any of those kind of like low vibrational type of feelings, you know. Um, well, I don't really want to say low vibrational because it's like we just feel, and however it comes out, it comes out. But what I'm trying to say is that you just need to speak what's on your heart as well. And I've been connecting with the trees, and the trees has been talking to me and saying some really beautiful things to me. And I just want to share my experiences with you guys by connecting. I'm here at the lake right now, um, and it's beautiful. Um, like it's a lot of things been going on like in my personal life, and I just had to speak up about it. And it's still a frustrating situation happening, but I had to speak what's on my heart, and I had to speak and follow my heart, and I had to say what I had to say. And sometimes what you have to say don't always come out how you feel like or the person should feel like it should come out. It's not the reality of the situation. You know, sometimes you might say something, the other person might take it however way they take it, but as long as you say it however they take it is their own personal problem. And that's real. You can say it and it sounds like, petty, or it sounds like nasty, like an attitude type thing, but as long as you get how you feel out and it's coming from your heart, then it's truth. Because there's some beings in our reality that come and they express themselves, but it's coming out of a pettiness. It's not really their truth. It's just that they're just trying to push your buttons to see if you would, you know, feel or move or act a certain way. That's not the same thing. That's not what I'm talking about. Like, I'm talking about when you observe the whole situation for it truly for what it is, and you see that, okay, something is off. I'm following my intuition. My intuition is telling me, okay, something's off, and here's the Carfax behind it, backing it up. I'm not crazy. And you finally express that to whoever or whatever is happening, and that's your truth. Not somebody just like, oh, I feel away, blah, 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 blah. Nah, like, a lot of people feel ways about all types of stuff. Really doesn't make it true. That's just me personally. That's just my own personal opinion of how, you know, expressing your heart, you know, and expressing your heart where is your truth coming out, or not you just making a quick judgment based off something like real quick and not really observing the whole situation, but you just saw something like, okay, yeah, fuck that. Like, no, that's not speaking your truth. That's not speaking the truth. That's not speaking from the heart. That's not getting all of the facts and looking at the whole situation and then speaking your truth, you know? So, like, once you speak your truth, then it comes to decision making. Because sometimes now it's like, okay, now that you got what you needed off your chest and said what you had to say, and the person took it, or the situation, it is what it is, now comes based off decision now. What are you going to do next? And sometimes for us, that could be a hard thing to kind of figure out. And you don't have to make a quick decision either. Sometimes you have to sit back and just watch and let the universe do what it do. Watch mama go to work, because she will reveal to you exactly what you need to do next. Most likely, it usually happens like that if you really sit back and you think about all the times after you spoke your truth, and then you're like, damn, what do I do next? And then mama has opened the opportunity, or a person came along, or whatever happened, you be like, okay, now I know what to do. It happens all the time. The universe got us regardless if we truly believe in it or not. You can call it whatever, God, whoever you feel comfortable calling this beautiful energy, this the source energy where our consciousness comes from. You know, that's what I'm talking about, the universe. Because our consciousness comes from somewhere inside in inner space somewhere, but that's another video. but just let mama go to work. And I feel like that's when patience comes in. And that's when having faith truly comes in, because you can say, I have faith, I trust I trust the process. But if you don't allow yourself to be patient and still and connect real quick, then do you really do have patience? Do you truly have faith? Or are you just trying to rush to get out of this feeling that you feel, because it's uneasy, it's uncomfortable, and we so used to being comfortable. We love being comfortable. You don't like being uncomfortable. It sucks being uncomfortable. But sometimes in the most uncomfortable spaces is where we find the most beautiful life. Is where we find our truth. Is where we find that situations become better without pushing or forcing it, just allowing it to flow. Like really just trusting and having faith in the universe and mama, and allowing the energy and the opportunity of possibility to just flow. And that's where sometimes it's easier said than done, but once you really start to master yourself and really truly love yourself, you'll give yourself that time. Because in these situations, it's all about healing at that point. It doesn't matter the situation. It's all about healing and taking your experiences and putting them in your pocket, so next time you have something similar, you can make a quicker decision. You won't even have to be all this analyzing and all this other shit. You be like, no, and keep it moving. Life is all about experiences, and lessons. So once we get the lesson, that means we gain the experience. So once we have the experience, mama, the universe will always give us a test. Because you can be like, okay, yeah, universe, we got this, all right. We'll see. It always gives us a test, and the test be hard as fuck. But remember, you have the experience, you have the knowledge to get through the situation. You just have to trust and believe and follow your heart. And that's what this whole video is about. Just realizing just that. Everything we go through is for the betterment of ourselves. It may not seem like it, but a lot of us are stuck on the same lesson. Like, these lessons are literally the same, but they're like different people. Same shit, different people, different locations. We get hit with the same test. And if you keep failing, universe will keep hitting you with that same shit. There's beings that is my family who I see stuck on the same lesson that I already passed. And I'm young as fuck. You have beings who claim they have all this experience because they've been in this earth realm for 50, 60 some years, but who are not wise. And you have beings as young as myself who have a lot of wisdom, because I understand that this is not my first time here. I've been here before. So I know things, and sometimes I don't know how I know them, I just do. And I'm okay with that. And a lot of beings who are older, they don't like that shit. Because now you're being a smart ass and you think you know every fucking thing. I don't think I know shit. I probably know as much as this rock right here. So Pebble, that's probably how much knowledge I know in a infinite possibility of knowledge. This realm is infinite. Our thoughts are infinite. Our lessons are infinite. Everything that we are gaining in this lifetime is for the next life. Just how like what I went through and what you went through in the last life is helping you out or hurting you in this lifetime. It's all about ascending. And it's about taking all experiences and really living your life to the fullest extent and not living your life from this matrix that they set up for us, where you just pay bills, work till you're 65, you are in so much pain you can't even enjoy half of the things you probably would have enjoyed in your 20s or 30s. And then they say, okay, you can enjoy yourself now. You know, I ain't going out like that, and you shouldn't either. You should find time and make time, even if you do have to work. Start to follow your heart and find what you're really passionate about and love doing. And then do it. It will never seem like work because you're always doing it. You know, some people, you know, got 2, 3, some 4 jobs, you know. And you're like, oh, paper chasing, da 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 da. Nah, nigga, you a slave. You a hell of a slave. Because we know that money is just paper that comes from cotton and linen, which is a plant. And it has no value. But it has value because we give it value. And we know everything is owned by the bank. That house that you got that loan for, that car that I'm driving, that shit ain't mine. I'm paying $2 something a month so I can borrow that shit. That shit ain't mine. What's real is this tree behind me. That water right there. The clouds. Not the chemtrails, but the actual clouds. There's some clouds, real clouds over there. There's some chemtrails over there too. These insects that's on the ground. My avatar. That's real. These organisms. All this other shit ain't real. And it all goes back to decision making. I know it probably seemed like I went off, but I didn't. It goes all back to decision making, because you can make a decision whether to stay in this matrix and work till you die, or you could start doing something you love and live in a better environment and be free. However you seek freedom, however you feel like your perception of freedom may be. Now that I feel like everybody's freedom ain't the same. My freedom is being in the tropics, training, butt naked, and getting ready to go back to Europe and play. Because I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting myself to Europe. That's where I want to play professional basketball at. I don't want to be here no more. I really don't want to be here anymore. I really want to go from whatever country I played for to CR. Just back and forth like that. Like, I really don't want to be here no more. And I'm manifesting myself out. And I'm making a decision. And I'm following my heart. And I'm speaking my truth. So you need to do the same reflections. I'm gonna wrap this video up. But just think about what I said. Whatever your perception of freedom, you go for that. Whatever it might be. Whatever that might be. I love you, reflection, because I love myself.